Hi everyone, back here for another video. I have been using my iPad Air 3 with the Logitech Combo Touch for some months now, and today I will show you the different multitasking keyboard shortcuts and also the trackpad gestures. The shortcuts and gestures surely help me be productive and maximize the use out of my iPad Air 3 and also the Logitech Combo Touch. Stay till the end if you want to know a bit more of how my iPad Air 3 is holding up after 3 years of use. But before we start, I recommend you to download the Logitech Control app so you can get the latest firmware, and this will hopefully get rid of some buggy functions that will pop up every now and then. So let's get into the multitasking keyboard shortcuts. First, to do a split screen, first I need to have one app displayed in full screen mode. Then I can do the shortcut globe plus control and then arrow left or right, and that will do a split screen. Once the app goes on the side, I can choose another app from the dock, or I can also do command plus spacebar to search for another app I want to open using the spotlight search. Or I can also do globe plus shift plus A to open the app library. Then I can use the arrow keys to choose another app to open in split screen. From a split screen, if I want to make one of the apps to be on the slide over screen, I can do the shortcut globe plus option and then either left or right arrow keys. To hide the slide over screen, use the globe key and the backslash key. It's the same shortcut to also show the slide over screen. If I have other apps in the slide over screen, I can switch between those apps by doing the globe command and the backslash key. To make the app that is in slide over screen to be on split screen instead, first I do command plus tab to make sure I'm on the app that is in slide over screen. Then I do the split screen shortcut, which is the globe plus control and then arrow left and right to make the other app in split screen. If I want to go back to full screen mode, I can do globe plus F. Again, I just have to make sure I'm on the right app, so command plus tab is what I do to make sure of that. To switch between open apps, I can do globe and then arrow left and right, and that will let me switch between apps in full screen mode. To open the app switcher, I can do globe and then arrow up key. Then I can use either the trackpad or the arrow keys to choose an app. The box around the app indicates it is highlighted, so I hit enter and it will be selected and it will open. To show the notification center, do globe and N. And to hide it, do the same, globe and N. To show the control center, do globe and C. And then you can use the mouse or the touchscreen to adjust the options like the volume, for example. To show the quick note, do command and Q. And again, it's the same. To hide it, do command and Q. Once I've memorized these keyboard shortcuts, I feel I'm able to maximize the use of my iPad. Plus, it helps me to be a bit more productive because I can move around my iPad somehow a bit faster. But of course, this requires memorizing all these keyboard shortcuts. So, if you haven't memorized this yet, here are the trackpad gestures to do multitasking on the iPad. To do a split screen, do a short swipe down with one finger on the trackpad until you see the dock. Drag an app you want on either the left or the right side, then release, and now you'll have a split screen. Another way to do a split screen is by clicking on the three dots on the top. Then click the middle icon and it will put the app on the side. Then another app will open on the other side. Bonus tip: after clicking on the split screen icon on the three dots, do a command plus spacebar to open Spotlight Search and search for the app you want to open. No need to scroll around your iPad. Next, to do a slide over screen, again, I can pull an app from the dock like this. And once I see it turn into a tall rectangular shape, I can release it and it will turn into a slide over screen. And remember the bonus tip I just mentioned, like using the Spotlight search. So after searching an app in Spotlight search, I can drag it to be on a slide over screen, same way as dragging an app from the dock. And once I have the slide over screen, I can move it from left to right by dragging the 3 dots on the top. If I have other apps in the slide over, I can switch between these apps by swiping 3 fingers on top of it. If I want to hide the slide over screen, I can do that by sliding to the right and it will hide. And I can do the same to show again the slide over screen. Next, here's a quick run through of other trackpad gestures. Do a short and slow slide down to show the dock. Slide down a bit longer and hold and it will show the app switcher. And in the app switcher, I can also drag apps to make a split screen. I can also go back to the home screen by doing a quick swipe down with 1 finger, or I can do a 3 or 4 finger swipe up and it will do the same, take me back to the home screen. I can also swipe with 3 or 4 fingers to switch between open apps. It's like doing the command tab on the keyboard. And last, another way to show the app switcher is to swipe 3 fingers up a bit slow and that will display the app switcher. So lastly, how is the keyboard and the iPad Air 3 holding up? So far, the keyboard and the case still look really good. No scratches or anything, it's solidly built, so looks like it will really last a long time. As for the iPad Air 3's battery life, I can say it still lasts reasonably long enough, and I use this a lot while watching YouTube videos and sometimes I can watch the whole day on it. The standby time though is something that remains to be really great as before. It keeps the battery well when not in use. However, the charging time is as bad as before, but if I use a 20-watt charger, then it charges a bit faster. Using the iPad Air 3 with the Logitech Combo Touch makes this old iPad very usable, and in fact, it quite transforms this into a productive gear. I think I can type all day on the Combo Touch, if only I can use this at work, but no, I can't. And also, writing on the iPad Air 3 with the Gen 1 Apple Pencil is also still good. It's smooth, responsive, and no lags at all. So I intend to keep this as long as I can and as long as Apple gives iPadOS updates to this. So hope this video is useful to you, and that's it. Thanks for watching.